Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Milner. Xavi Simons. Glatzel now. Haberer. Can he put it away? Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Real chance. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he's still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
Attacking possibilities for Real. Robert Glatzel. James Milner has given it away. City did well to win it back. Robert Glatzel. Here's Milner. Well, it could be on for him here. And that's what they needed, Manchester City. A goal to level matters here.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Salah. On to Toure. Must take the lead here. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Zaire Emery. Haberer. Xavi Simons. Traore. Mo Salah. So a goal kick is what's coming up here. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So back in business, the second half underway, and City trying to plot a route back into this one. Stam. Simons. Oh, big chance. And it's gone in. Just what was needed for Manchester City, who now have squared it.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see. But you'd expect him to score from that range. But they all count.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Decides to shoot. Perhaps an opportunity here for Real Madrid to take the lead. Corner. Making sure nothing came of it. In position to give them the lead, maybe. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans. So City get the match restarted. Can they come up with an equaliser having conceded? Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. And, oh, in with a chance! It's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Really inventive stuff from Real here. And let's give credit to the defending. Salah. And City have possession once more. Has a go. An alert reaction to tip it over. So a Real Madrid corner. And the danger is averted. Milner. And he might be through here. Oh, offside. How marginal was that? But the flag is raised. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is, of course, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Paris Saint-Germain, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Salah. Warren Zaïre-Emery. Not a bit short with the clearance. And that's how to dispossess your opponent. Salah. Well, deciding to test the keeper, but no problems really. Alderweireld. In a decent position now. That's a lapse in concentration. Oh, a goal! They've taken full advantage of a dreadful mistake by the goalkeeper. Underway once more, and it's going to be interesting to see whether or not PSG can articulate an appropriate reply. Salah. Borja Sainz. Petit. Puskás. Nicely cut out. Showing plenty of defensive acumen and conceding the throw-in. Guendouzi. Riyad Mahrez. Puskás. Marek Hamšík. Salah. Real chance. Oh, goodness me. He made it far too easy for the keeper, didn't he? And nearing the half-time interval, Real Madrid hold the edge here. Stuart, how about your assessment of what you've seen from them in the first 45?
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going in at half-time if it stays like this.
Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, it is advantage Real after the first 45 minutes, but there's a long way from being settled. Touré. Well, Real pushing to add to the lead. It's a corner. Well, getting in the way. Superb save. And a simple clearance, a good one. Well, and it might be. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course. So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Ferenc Puskás. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Matteo Guendouzi. Real Madrid regaining possession. Salah. And he has options available. And unable to keep possession. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Yaya Touré. Interception to snuff out the danger. Well, a touch off the defender last of all, so a corner. Well, you're not going to bamboozle the goalkeeper with a corner like that. Well, close to the end of this contest, and Real Madrid absolutely cruising. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, they've controlled most of the game, haven't they? Their 1- and 2-touch passing has been sharp, the movement's been bright, and they've scored some good goals. They just need to keep their concentration through to the final whistle.
And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Clears it away. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Real Madrid taking on Real Madrid.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Mo Salah. This is Salah. And good work from Real Madrid to win the ball back. Must take the lead here. Oh dear, the goal was at his mercy. Tame effort. Haberer. Foden. Oh, good looking run. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Zaire Emery. Warren Zaire Emery. Will he finish? Toure. Quick thinking by Zico. Foden. And Real couldn't hang on to the ball. Well, they've given him too much space. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Haberer. Well, getting close to the half-time interval with Real Madrid behind. What have you made of it so far, Stuart?
Well, I've been a little disappointed with their attacking play. It's all been a bit too slow. If they can pass it into their front areas with more quality, switch play quicker, and be more positive in 1v1 situations, I think they'll get back into this.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. So the ball rolling again, second half underway. Will Real be able to up their game? And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Haberer. In the right place to cut out the pass. Foden. Salah. Trying his luck from long range. Well, you've got to say, comfortably off target, Stuart.
Yeah, that's a waste of good possession. His teammates are not happy with him, and they're letting him know.
Gerrard. And on to Zico. Phil Foden now. Strong but fair tackle. Warren Zaire Emery. Now with Hamšík. Salah. Plenty of support here. And he might be through here. Well, quite simply, that is a wasted chance. Timothy Weah. Foden. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Foden. Well, he keeps going. Just lost his focus. Throw in here. Substitution for Real Madrid. Marek Hamšík. Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go with time not on their side. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Salah. It was going to take an audacious effort, and there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Yes, Derek, they were well off their usual standards today, and with the quality that they have in their squad, I think it's fair for the fans to demand more. Too many bystanders for me.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
And unable to keep possession. Imaz. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire. Given away by City. Salah. This is looking threatening. Beckham. Jesus Imaz. Valentin Castellanos. Imaz. Salah. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Jesus Imaz. Castellanos. Well read to put an end to that attack. Yunus Musa. Valentin Castellanos. And Real doing well to win it back. Mo Salah. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Could still be dangerous. Oh, great defending. Valentin Castellanos. Salah. Hamšík. Salah. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. The first half here comes to an end. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Yunus Musa. Valentin Castellanos. This is Salah. And he's made headway. Must finish. And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
And City with the ball again. Well, he's certainly not alone. Hamšík. Can he put them in front? In it goes! Well, the pressure has been mounting, and now they have the lead. Beckham. Jesus Imaz. Now with Beckham. He's in here. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. into the final 20 minutes. Really good, strong tackle, and it'll be a throw-in. Musa. Traore. Good-looking ball. Steven Berghuis. Berghuis. Manchester City still on the attack as the minutes tick away. Can they come up with a winner?
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise. What a fantastic finish we could have here.
Cleared away. And there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think a draw is just...
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Germany taking on Real Madrid.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Perfectly positioned to take it away. Mo Salah. Just failing to hit the target with his pass. And it'll be a throw-in. Rabiot. Laudrup. Valverde. On to David. Oh, what an opportunity! And there it is! 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations. So the action continues. Will there be a quick response from Real? Toure. Robinson. Wilting under the pressure. This could level it. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. On a corner like that, every goalkeeper's dream, really. Oh, poor from the keeper. Oh, a goal! At a moment the goalkeeper would like to forget all about. So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Federico Valverde. Michael Laudrup. Excellent defending. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Andrew Robertson. From one side of the pitch to the other. Nico Williams. Oh, he's missed, but by a minuscule margin.
Well, he couldn't have made better contact than that. His technique is brilliant. He's so unlucky there.
Manuel Lazzari. We will have 3 minutes of additional time at the end here. Salah. Oh, big chance. Oh, couldn't beat the goalkeeper. And really should have been able to. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Well, beaten easily here. Really well positioned. Salah. Here's Valverde. David. Well, he's bound to be disappointed with himself. Not a great effort, Stuart.
Well, the less said about that, the better. Not a good decision from him.
Robinson. A struggle for Real Madrid to hang on to the ball. David. He's in with a chance. Really important tackle. Salah. Into the final 20 minutes. Salah. Top-class defending. Federico Valverde. Valverde, and he's through here. And that is offside. De Vrij. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Salah. Only 5 minutes left for play and tension galore with the teams locked together. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Williams. Now with David. On to David. And still on the lookout for the goal. Oh, could be! And danger still. Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
So there we have it, 2-1. Just wanted to get it out of there. And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is they bounce back now, and they can't afford a repeat.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner, Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Manuel Lazzari. Ramirez. Really getting stuck in. Can he finish? Oh, credit to the goalkeeper. Fantastic save.
Well, in that situation, that's a really top-class save from the keeper.
Goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations. Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Just lost his focus. Throw in here. Hazard. Now with Solskjaer. And narrowly off target here.
Well, it's still all to play for, but that was a good effort, wasn't it?
Manuel Lazzari. Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back. And in with a real chance. It has to be, surely. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet. And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Augusto. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Hazard, can he put it away? And expertly snuffing out the danger.
Well, showing his class there. He gets his angles absolutely spot on.
Oh, it's a goal! And certainly a deflection off the defender into the back of the net. Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Good looking ball. It has to be. He can't hold on to it. And in at the second time of asking, just what was required. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Salah. So plenty of forward momentum. Opportunity it is. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. De Vrij. And 3 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Yaya Toure. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So into the second half, and you can't really put it any other way. A huge gulf in quality between the sides in the first 45. Will we see a response from Real? Robinson. De Vrij. And intercepted it. Dejan Kulusevski. Nicely timed tackle. And Real Madrid have the ball again. Kulusevski. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Real chance. Well, I must say, that goes down as a very disappointing effort. Corner kick forthcoming. Gobbled up by Courtois. Salah. Chances on. Well, a wasted opportunity. It would have been a decent chance, but offside the decision. Yapstam. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Oh, genuine chance. That is a tackle and a half. Making sure nothing came of it. Mo Salah. Now with Ramirez. Simple catch, really. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today, both as individuals